I thought it had some good parts that could make you forget the bad parts. It was better than Shrek 3, mostly.
It really helped going and expecting to despise it. And I really enjoyed it, actually.
In a word, unimpressed. Sorry.
The changes didn't make sense. It didn't drive the story forward.
They decided to screw with the character of the characters. So, like, the innate values that were a part of who those characters were what they decided to mess with. So they just became totally unrecognizable people, and their actions didn't actually make any sense.
This movie, by far, has the best sword fighting scene I have ever seen in any movie, bar none.
I thought half of the props were gorgeous. I thought the other half of the props were pathetic. When you're walking through a castle and the walls look like cement, it doesn't do too well.
All its CG was terrible. It was terrible and bad and awful. And what was up with the romance?
Okay, here we go.
Huh? Romance? No.
You can't have two people in the movie that are stars that are the same age and not have sexual tension.
Because C.S. Lewis means sex.
My favorite was that they decided to let fanboys put really bad fake whiskers on and pretend to be fawns.
They need to get actors as extras and not just people off the street, because some of them were really horrible.
Here's how the director manages magic and wonder. Ow, I got pinched by magic. I was like, literally, you got goosed by magic.
There's moments of such incredible brilliance that when you put them alongside of all the incredibly terrible moments, that it's like watching two different movies.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What was the good part?
The good parts are Lucy.
Oh,
I don't know where they found her, but when all the older actors in it, you get them in a close-up and they're not that great, and every part that she has where they can just get a close-up of her and depend on her to carry the story, it's amazing. She's great.
I purposely didn't read the book. I haven't read it in years. I purposely didn't reread it just so I could just watch the movie as it was, and it still pissed me off.
Reepicheep was incredible, but then they had the Gimli moments when they give him stupid short jokes. Like, how many short jokes are you gonna get?
They take really good potential scenes and just, oh, here's a cheap joke to throw in at the end.
It was like George Lucas wrote the script. You have them coming into a magical forest glen to find the savior of the country who's gonna come in, kick everyone's butt for you, save the day, and it's not lit particularly well, it's not in a cool looking place, she just is randomly riding by and sees him. Like, there's no sense of arc, there's no sense of presentation.
None of the dramatic music, none of the audio backed up the shots either.
What are you talking about? Regina Spektor and Switchfoot was amazing.
There were a couple moments where I was falling asleep. I think the music probably helped with that.
It's kind of like every actor in every other scene going,
No, that's the other thing. She's like, Aslan, why haven't you saved us? And the only thing he can come up with is, well, you can't do the same thing twice. And then later in the movie, she finds him in the woods, and he goes, you can't do the same thing twice. Obviously, you can write the same lines twice.
Tell the director to go watch Iron Man.
Tell the director to go watch Speed Racer. The Wachowski brothers at least know how to direct.
No, they don't.
Yes, they really
Don't ever say that again. They picked a San Diego surfer band to close the credits of C.S. Lewis's The Chronicles of Narnia. Why are you still filming me? I'm proving my point!